Archangel Michael says, you must be vigilant, for not everything that appears normal is truly so. Shadows lurk where you least expect them, and the ones who smile may not always have good intentions. Your neighbor, the one who sits so close, is setting something into motion, something that concerns you more than you realize. The air carries whispers, a vibration that unsettles even the most grounded souls. There are things moving in silence, things that do not reveal themselves until the moment is too late. And here you stand, caught between what you know and what you are yet to uncover. A shift is happening, right there next to your home. It may not be loud, it may not be obvious, but its presence is undeniable. You can sense it, can't you? That feeling, like something is being put into place without your knowledge. Archangel Michael says, you are not imagining it. The weight in your chest, the flicker of unease when you glance towards them, it is all real. There is a reason you feel this way, a reason your spirit is on edge. Type 333 to receive divine clarity and protection. They only want your silence, your ignorance, your willingness to overlook. They want you to remain still, to pretend you do not notice. Because once you acknowledge it, once you see it for what it is, their power over you begins to fade. But they are patient. They work in ways that do not demand your immediate attention. They weave their plans carefully, bit by bit, until suddenly, you realize too much has changed. You have noticed little things, haven't you? The way their movements seem deliberate, how their presence lingers even when you think they are not there. The way the atmosphere shifts when they are near, like an unseen force pressing against your very being. There are those who will tell you it is nothing. That you are overthinking, imagining things that do not exist. But deep down, you know better. You feel it in your bones, in the quiet moments when the world is still. When the air is thick with something unspoken, when your instincts tell you that something is off. This is not paranoia, this is truth making itself known. They have been setting things in motion for longer than you think. Each step, each action, carefully placed to ensure that you do not interfere. But now you are beginning to see the strings that were meant to remain hidden. Type 777 to break free from unseen chains and walk in divine truth. You were never meant to remain blind to this. The forces around you have been nudging you, guiding you towards awareness. But awareness alone is not enough. What will you do with what you know? Will you stand in the light, or will you allow them to continue their silent work? The choice is not an easy one, but it is one that must be made. Archangel Michael says, you have the strength within you. Even as they try to keep you in the dark, your spirit burns too brightly to be dimmed. Do not doubt yourself now. There is more to this than what meets the eye. Layers upon layers, hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be unraveled. And as you pull at the threads, the full picture will reveal itself. They have underestimated you. They believed you would not notice, that you would turn away when the truth began to surface. But you are not so easily swayed. The pieces are there, right in front of you. All you need to do is look closely, to see beyond the illusion they have carefully constructed. And once you do, there will be no turning back. Type 999 to shatter falsehoods and step into divine clarity. The walls they have built are beginning to crumble. The foundation is not as strong as they believed it to be. Their grip is slipping, even if they do not yet realize it. But this is only the beginning. Awareness is the first step, but action is what will shift the course of what is unfolding. You must be ready. You are not alone in this. The forces of light, of truth, stand with you. They have always been there, waiting for you to step forward. And now, you have. You have taken the first step, have peeled back the veil just enough to see what lies beyond. There is no turning back. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. The road ahead is not without obstacles. Those who have woven these plans will not let go easily. They will fight to keep their control. But their time is running out. Their grip weakens with each passing moment. They can feel it, just as you can. Truth cannot be hidden forever. No matter how deep they bury it, no matter how carefully they construct their illusions, it will rise. And when it does, the power they once held will crumble. The weight of their deception will be too much to bear. Type 444 to stand firm in divine protection and truth. Do not waver now. The pieces are aligning, shifting in ways they never anticipated. The moment of revelation draws near. They thought they could move unnoticed, that their actions would go unseen. But they did not account for you. You are the light in the darkness, the one who sees beyond what is presented. And now, there is no stopping what has begun. The truth is on your side. It always has been. And soon, very soon, all will be laid bare. Stay strong. Stay vigilant. The unseen is becoming seen. And when the moment comes, you will be ready. Archangel Michael says, your awareness is your greatest weapon. The moment you see through deception, its power over you diminishes. The shadows rely on ignorance, on blindness, but you are no longer blind. Your neighbor, the one who sits so close, has been playing a game that you were never meant to notice. They have been setting the stage, laying the groundwork, making sure that when the time comes, everything falls into place exactly as they intend. But their mistake was assuming you would remain unaware. The energy around your home has shifted. You can feel it in ways you may not fully understand yet, but your soul knows. Something is moving, something is being put into place, and it concerns you more than you realize. Type 555 to awaken your divine insight and break free from unseen manipulation. It started subtly. Small shifts, almost unnoticeable. A glance that lasted too long, a conversation that felt too rehearsed. Perhaps you brushed it off at first, convincing yourself it was nothing. But now, there is no denying it. The patterns are too clear, the signs too strong. This is not a coincidence, it is a carefully constructed design. And you were never meant to see it. They operate in silence, in whispers, in carefully placed actions. Nothing they do is random. Every move is calculated, every word meant to guide you towards their desired outcome. Archangel Michael says, stand firm. You are not weak, you are not helpless. They may have underestimated you, but they do not know the power that resides within you. They have woven their web carefully, believing that their work would go unnoticed. They thought you would remain unaware, that you would dismiss the strange sensations, the creeping feeling that something was not right. But the truth has a way of surfacing, no matter how deeply they try to bury it. And now, it is surfacing for you. You are seeing what was meant to remain hidden. You are breaking free from the illusion. Type 888 to align with divine justice and reclaim your rightful energy. There is a reason you are reading this now. A reason you were drawn to these words at this exact moment. Nothing is accidental. The universe has guided you here for a purpose. What happens next depends on you. Awareness is the first step, but action is what changes everything. They are counting on your silence, on your hesitation. They want you to doubt yourself. But you must not. You have been given this insight for a reason. The forces of light are on your side, and they will not allow deception to prevail. But you must stand in truth. They will attempt to manipulate, to twist reality in their favor. They will try to convince you that there is nothing to be concerned about. That you are imagining things. Do not believe their words. Trust what you feel, trust what you know. Your instincts have not led you astray. The energy does not lie. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Archangel Michael says, you have always been protected, even in the moments when you felt alone. The divine forces have been watching, guiding, waiting for the moment you were ready to see. And now, that moment has come. The veils are lifting, the truth revealing itself piece by piece. What was once hidden is now standing in the light. They will not like this. They will try to retreat, to shift, to cover their tracks. But it is too late. The moment you saw, the moment you knew, the balance began to change. Type 222 to strengthen your divine shield and block negative intentions. You are no longer who you were before. You have stepped into a new awareness, one that cannot be undone. No matter what they do next, they cannot erase what has already been revealed. The more they struggle to conceal, the more obvious they become. The facade is cracking. Their carefully crafted illusion is failing. What happens next is inevitable. Truth cannot be buried forever. And when it rises, it will bring with it the justice that has been long overdue. You are part of this shift. You were meant to see, meant to know, meant to stand in the light while the darkness crumbles around you. Stay strong. Stay alert. The final pieces are falling into place. And when the time comes, you will be ready. Archangel Michael says, the unseen forces that move against you are weakening. They have relied on secrecy, on hidden agendas, on the illusion that you would never notice. But you have noticed. And now, they are afraid. The moment you became aware, the balance shifted. What was once firmly in their grasp is slipping through their fingers. They sense it, even if they do not show it. They know that you are no longer blind to what is happening. Your neighbor, the one who sits so close, thought they had control. They believed that every move they made would go unquestioned, that every action would blend seamlessly into the background of your life. But their mistake was underestimating your spirit, your divine protection, your ability to see beyond the veil. Type 111 to claim your divine authority and remove unseen obstacles. The walls they built around their deception are starting to crack. The foundation is no longer stable. They may not show it on the surface, but deep down, they know, this is the beginning of their unraveling. Watch them closely. Notice how they move differently now, how their energy has shifted. They may try to act normal, to carry on as if nothing has changed. But everything has changed. You hold more power than you realize. Your awareness alone has disrupted their carefully laid plans. They are searching for ways to regain control, but they will not succeed. Archangel Michael says, do not fear them. They rely on your fear, on your hesitation. But when you stand in divine truth, no force against you can prevail. They may try to create distractions, to shift your focus away from what truly matters. They may attempt to make you doubt what you have seen, what you have felt. But you must not waver. The signs have been clear. The energy has spoken. You are not imagining this. Every fiber of your being is telling you the truth, and the truth cannot be silenced. Type 666 to break cycles of manipulation and step fully into divine protection. You are walking a path that was always meant for you. This moment, this revelation, is not by accident. The universe has been preparing you for this. They never expected you to awaken. They never thought you would see through their deception. But you have. And now, they have lost the control they once had over you. There is no turning back. You have stepped into knowledge that cannot be undone. You see the threads, the connections, the hidden movements that once remained in the dark. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. The forces of light stand beside you. Even when the shadows try to close in, they cannot penetrate the shield that has been placed around you. You are divinely protected. What is done in the dark will always be brought into the light. No matter how much they try to conceal, no matter how much they attempt to control the narrative, the truth will always surface. The moment of reckoning is approaching. They can feel it, just as you can. The weight of their own deception is becoming too heavy to bear. Type 000 to cleanse your energy and invite divine clarity into your life. This is not just about them. This is about you stepping into your divine power, about recognizing your own strength. You are not a victim. You are a force that cannot be manipulated. They have spent so much time setting their plans into motion, convinced that no one would stand in their way. But they did not count on you seeing through them. They did not expect you to rise above their influence. Now, the only question that remains is how long they will try to hold on before they realize their battle is lost. Because it is lost. The moment you saw, the moment you knew, they had already begun to fall. Archangel Michael says, hold your ground. Stand firm in truth. The storm is passing, and you will emerge stronger than ever. This is your moment. This is your awakening. The shadows cannot survive where the light shines the brightest. And your light is blinding.